What is going on, guys? Went to the mailbox today and it was overflowing um, with pickups and stuff to send off, and I got some pretty nice TTMs in. I'll go ahead and get to some of the stuff I've picked up to get signed. I've seen a couple TTMs back from both these guys, kind of big name NFL quarterbacks, kind of a far shot to get. But like I said, I have seen some guys get these in, so I thought I'd give it a try. So I got an 8x10 of Robert Griffin III and Mr. Peyton Manning. So those will be going off. And then I've been sending off a ton of NASCAR TTMs, and now I'm starting to get into the Hall of Famers and Legends. So I picked this 8x10 up, Donnie Allison, NASCAR Hall of Famer. So from what I've read and done on my research, he's really good via TTM. So I got a couple things of him that I picked up. And let's go for these other pickups. All of these I'm either going to get in person in Phoenix next year in 2014 at the NASCAR race, or I got to send off. So I'll make it quick. There's kind of a stack of cards here. So Harry Grant, NASCAR fire suit. Donnie Allison, used fire suit. Kel Yarbrough, another Kel Yarbrough. Bobby Allison, another Bobby Allison. Eric Amarola, he's a current NASCAR driver with that nasty patch right there. My experience in NASCAR drivers or NASCAR or racing sets, and their patches seem to be really ridiculously nice because their fire suits are just covered with patches and all kinds of sponsors. So like even something like that small of a patch is a 3-color, and that thing's probably smaller than a penny. So very nice. Mario Andretti, racing legend. I heard he signs pretty good via TTM. Paul Menard. Another Harry Grant. Bobby Allison. Donnie Allison. And another Donnie Allison. So what ended up happening was the night I bought all of these the same night, different sellers and all that. But I put in 2 best offers on a card, and it was kind of lowballing, so I didn't think I was going to get them. And so then I found 2 more items for really cheap. So I bought the 2 items, and then I bought the 8x10 of Donnie Allison, and then they accepted both my offers, my lowball offers. So I have a ton of Donnie Allison, and I've heard he signs like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items at a time. I'll probably send the 8x10 and a card off, and probably 2 other cards, and just keep the other one for a while. I don't like to do the whole 3, 4, 5 items. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just not for me. I've already got some of my TTMs off that I've sent off for you guys that follow me in the Facebook group. My goal when I got here and got settled in and was done with the house was I was trying to send off 100 TTMs in 10 days. And I sent off 100 and estimate 110 TTMs within 6 days. So I also have this stack of stuff that has stamps on it, and it's ready to rock and roll right now for the post office. So I'll be doing that after this video. But this is my first batch of stuff coming in. So first in 6 days, Mr. Doug France. And in 6 days, Curtis Duncan. I started putting one of my favorite scripture Bible verses at the bottom of my TTMs. And he wrote, "Thanks for your support." Thanks for your support. Thank you for taking the time to make a difference in him. And then he signed Curtis Duncan on the note. And then he signed 2 of 2 with, which I assume is one of his favorite Bible verses. So I will. One thing I always like to do, and I've said this in past videos, when I get a guy that writes a scripture on a card or an item, I always like to go in my Bible and see what motivates him or what his scripture is all about. My first return from the In the Booth project. Get all that air out of there. There we go. Super fast, man. I got this back in 6 days. Mr. Tony Kubek, I believe it's how it's pronounced. So he signed Tony Kubek, Ford Frick Award, Hall of Fame 2009. And that is on a Rawlings official Major League Baseball. And he also, I don't know where it's at, I think this is it, but it was blue. He returned my pen, which is always nice. And so here's my note, and he wrote like a novel on here. But basically, I've already read the letter, so I'll sum it up. He said, "It's funny that you mentioned the Blue Angels. The off day, for any of you that got something back from his handwriting is terrible, so it's kind of hard to read, but I'll give it a whack again. It says, in the first off day of the World Series between Detroit and, or it says on the off day before the first World Series game in Detroit at the old Tiger Stadium, NBC producer Ray Hammerman and I were standing outside the ballpark next to a TV mobile unit. We had just, what did he say? We just watched the Cardinals and Tigers workout, and there were rehearsal for the opening pregame ceremonies when the Blue Angels were scheduled to fly over. Roy was in contact with someone on the Navy Blue Angels crew for the pregame practice flyover when the commander said to Ray, "Hey, buddy, do you want to see something?" And Ray said, "Hey, what do you got in mind?" And then, instead of doing their normal flyover over the stadium, all 6 jets twirled and whirled at the same time right over the stadium. And then the Navy commander said, "Have you ever seen anything like that?" And he goes, "My best, true story, TK." So there's that. And there's part of the story, and then the whole back is full. So awesome note, awesome return, man. I'm always glad to get a Hall of Famer, and it's really exciting to start this project off on a good note. All the balls I've gotten so far, the Harry Carey, the Ernie Harwell, and the Marty Brenneman have all been purchases. So this is the first one that I actually sent off that I got a return that was, basically free. I didn't have to purchase. So that's that, guys. Sorry for the semi-long video. I should have a lot of stuff coming in the next couple weeks. So in case I don't see y'all before Thanksgiving, you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Be thankful. There's a lot of things to be thankful for. And I hope one of the things you're thankful for is your men and women that are overseas right now that cannot be with their family. Because I guarantee you they're thankful to be doing the job that they're doing. And I just hope that y'all thank them for doing what they're doing. So that's that. And adios, guys.